In this video, we are going to customize your ERPNext experience using what we call the user settings. So let me show you how to do that. Here at the right top side of your screen, we have this circular part which ideally contains, for example, because I'm logged as an administrator, it shows me an A. If you are logged in to your account, it's either going to show you the first initial of your letter, or if you have an image, it's going to show you your image there. So if you click on that, what we are going to be doing today ideally is to change things like time zone, email, language, and also notification settings. So if you click on it, you're going to go into what we call my profile, or rather my settings here. Not my profile rather, but my settings. If I click on that, that is going to open your record, and here you can change your email, you can change many other things, and I want to focus mostly on the language. So you can change the language here, all right? So if you switch to any language here, it is immediately going to affect every part of the document, or not the document but the system. That is the ERPNext system. The other thing that I would like to show you is the time zone. So you see here, for example, I am in Africa/Nairobi. So if you remove this, again, it's going to show you all the time zones that you are available, and you can also specify the time zone that you want to get into. So let me get that back into Nairobi because I don't want to get lost here. So this is very important because it gives the system an idea where you are located, and therefore things are going to come in the right formats. That is the date formats, like the emails and even notifications are going to get the right formats. So again, like I mentioned, you can also adjust your email address, so you can change that email there if that is not the email you want to use. And then if you go to the settings here, you're going to see much more. Like for example, here you can specify what you want to use as your default workspace. So if you check here, there is a number of workspaces, and remember that we discussed workspaces in a previous video, and therefore if you have multiple access to multiple workspaces, you can specify which one you want to be your default workspace. So here again, we have the email signature. So if you want to have a signature every time you send your email so that they can go with your signature, you are going to put that information here. And you can specify whether you want this to send notifications for email threads. So it's going to, you can just have to pick that, and then send me a copy of outgoing emails. This is to say, every time I send out an email, it's going to send me a copy. And then this is allowed in mentions. So if you uncheck this, it's going to disable so that people cannot mention you in comments. But I don't think you want to do that because you would like people to be able to mention you. But if there is any reason why you want people not to be able to mention you, what we discussed in the previous video, in the last video, then you just need to uncheck that part. You can also change your password in this section where we have change password. You just put the new password there and you're good to go with your password. So here we also have list settings where we have sidebar, whether you want to see the sidebar. Sidebar is ideally what appears here. Bulk actions is whether you want to perform bulk actions, and then view switcher. View switcher is what shows as list view or report view, or all those types of reports that we have. Again, we looked at that in a previous video, and therefore if you didn't watch that, please go ahead and watch it. Then here we have more, like the navigation settings. I don't want to dive into that. And then we have desk settings. Again, we have much more, like where you want to mute sounds. Sounds are ideally things like when you are submitting a document, you hear that bell sound, you can mute that here. And then here we have a number of themes. So we have the light theme, dark mode, or automatic, which ideally speaks whatever it is that you have default in your system. So you can do much more settings here. This video just introduces you to what capabilities that you have, and I also wanted to make sure that I show you where the languages and the time zone, because those are the two main things that mess up a lot of people. You receive emails in the wrong formats, and then you have your ERPNext in a language you are not comfortable with. You can anytime switch it here. It is not going to affect anyone else. That is only going to affect you. So you can use ERPNext in a language that you are most comfortable with. Customizing your user settings helps you get the most out of ERPNext. Now, let's move on to other topics, and we are going to go into understanding the document status in the next video.